I think sometimes the role of inside sales is confused with the role of a very traditional and probably legacy and a little old-fashioned call center. And one of the reasons for that is when you look around, of course you've got desks, computers, headsets, all the things you need. But the big difference between that and what you do in a lab is when you're within a call center or a contact center, you do the same thing every day in the same way. When you're in a lab, you're constantly looking for how do we do it differently, not in 6 months or a year, tomorrow, this afternoon, in the next hour. And how has the data, the voice of the prospect, the engagement with my team members enabled me to do something different tomorrow? So having that scripted contact center environment to a very fluid environment. The other reason why it's terribly different to work within a contact center or call center environment to a lab is the amount of technology and new ways and methods of being able to do outreach or connect with your potential buyer. When you're in that environment, you tend to be very fixed into one role. We're very focused on doing what it takes to get hold of the buyer, using the media and the technologies and the data that we have to tell us when is the best time, what is the right way to present, what medium should we use. It's not the same when you're in a contact center. And I think the last thing about a call center and perhaps this environment is that in this environment you have an opportunity at an individual level to make a huge difference to the client, partners as we would call them. Being able to get on the ground 8 hours a day feedback and insight, voice of the customer, voice of the prospect. There's a huge difference between a no. How do you get that message to your clients? You get it by removing the barriers of leadership and management and allowing human beings to talk to each other individually and share their knowledge and learnings. And it's incredibly important that we continue to remove those barriers and continue to focus on the role that the inside sales team does in creating huge pipelines at mass velocity for our clients.